Welcome to Explain America. I'm your host, Kyle Becker. Now, anti-Trump judges have been going absolutely crazy under the Trump administration, part two. And just from day one, he has been under an avalanche of court rulings that are just absolutely mind-boggling. And this case here is one where a judge that just snuck in the 11th hour under the deadline, with barely getting into his judgeship, issued a ruling that is absolutely a disgrace to our legal system. But it looks like he is going to, at last, face a reckoning over this case that he ruled on wrongly. So before we get into that, please like, share, and comment Explain America. We appreciate your support for common sense journalism. Now, 39-year-old Canadian-born and still a Canadian citizen, DC U.S. District Judge Amir Hatem Mahdi Ali, the first Muslim and Arab DC judge, clerked on the Supreme Court of Canada and later led a radical left-wing group that called for defunding the police. Well, he's been a thorn in the side of the Trump administration. In the lame duck session after Democrats lost the White House and Senate on November 5th, 2024, Senate Democrats confirmed Ali on November 20th with a vote of 50 to 49. And in one of his first judicial acts, Judge Ali illegally ordered the President of the United States to send out $2 billion in foreign aid over the President's order to pause the disbursement to perform a national security review. But in a major victory for President Trump and the presidency, the U.S. Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia Circuit just slapped down Judge Ali's lawlessness. Now the House must take out of the federal judiciary's budget the $2 billion that Judge Ali illegally ordered to get misspent. So one thing that we're seeing here right now is that judges like Judge Ali have been absolutely lawless, and they are issuing illegal orders. Now, under Article 3 of the Constitution, such judges can be rewarded or removed if they are not in performance of their duties in good behavior. And Judge Ali is certainly one who qualifies for this case. So it's time that the Congress start removing judges like Ali who issued illegal orders under the Trump administration. Now, as we have seen, Trump has been hit with more of these nationwide injunctions than any other president in modern history. And one of the things the Supreme Court did earlier this year is they issued a ruling that strongly advised against these nationwide injunctions and made it a lot more difficult for these rogue judges to issue crazy rulings like Judge Ali's, like ordering Congress to spend $2 billion. The power of the purse isn't even in the judiciary, it's in the legislative branch. And so you're going to issue a ruling against the executive branch and the legislative branch about a constitutional power that doesn't even belong to you. This is unacceptable. You cannot have these kind of things going with so-called judges. And the fact that he's Canadian-born and a foreigner, this is something that tells us there's something very wrong with our system, and we need to fix it. So what better way to do that than to kick Judge Ali out of office? It needs to happen yesterday. So if you like this story, please comment and share. We appreciate your support for common sense journalism.